Hello, everybody. I think I'm live. So I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about my Happy and Healthy Hormones program. So I know we've been talking all about it, that I have a sign up sheet available at the desk, which I think I've already got about 14 people signed up. So I'm super excited to help all of you guys who have already signed up. And if you're thinking about it, or just I know a few of you have your name on the sheet with kind of just some question marks and that you just want more info. So that's what I'm here to do today. So if you haven't already, my little informational packet this way is going to be at the front desk, and this program is going to start on November 6th and be a 7-week program. So just a couple things that I have listed that would be helpful, or this may be helpful for, is PMS symptoms, period pain, irregular or missing periods, things like PCOS, endometriosis, all kinds of things like that. Thyroid issues. We talk a lot about thyroid in this program. Whether you are beginning, going through, or completely finished with menopause, we're going to talk a lot about that, some natural remedies. Anyone who might be thinking of trying to conceive soon or even postpartum hormone imbalance, if you're thinking of or did recently transition off birth control, if you have adrenal fatigue, which we'll talk about, so that's stress related, all kinds of things this program can be applicable for, or if you just want more information on how to nourish your hormones, or if any of you have daughters who are going to be going through some of these things soon, this would be really great information to have as they get older, or even sons, anyone. This is going to have a lot of female specific topics, but anything that we cover in the second week, the main themes of each week, which I'll talk about in a second, can really be applicable to male or female. Within the program. But a couple notes, this program is not going to diagnose you, treat you, or cure you. I will have a woman that I'm actually working with who can help you with some of the diagnosis. She's over in Weymouth. I met with her a couple weeks ago. She seemed really nice and great to speak with. So if you're someone who's looking for a diagnosis as far as hormonal testing, she actually has hormone testing available. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I can get you connected with her. There's a couple different ways on which you could kind of do that, but there would be some additional cost for those testing, but it is more so in functional medicine ranges. So when we're talking about functional medicine ranges for lab testing, usually they're ranges that are a lot more narrow. Um, so that way you're really looking at, again, more narrow ranges of where your numbers should fall, not this giant range where you're just on the cusp of low or just on the cusp of too high, where with the ranges on the test that she'll run will be really evident if things are out of whack or not. And again, so I always recommend testing and not guessing if you think you have any hormonal issues. But again, this program will just help you with your health all around, whether or not you have a known issue. But that would be helpful if you think you have something to find out. But again, let me know. That's something we can talk about. So I won't go too much more into that. But as far as the program, on my second page here, and again, I did post this PDF in the group a few days ago, so you have all of this to look through at your own. You can print it out if you want to too, but page 2 is going to go into all of our 7-week topics. So week number 1, we're just going to kind of go into hormones, the female cycle, the connection between our metabolism and our gut health to our hormones. So week 1, we're going to talk all about that and just learn. Second week, we're going to talk about stress and the hormonal connection there. And then starting on week 3, running through week 7, there'll be a meal plan guide implemented. And when we get into talking about the different package options, I'll talk a little bit more about the meal plan. But week number 3, we're going to be talking and teaching how to get balanced blood sugar and why we need to do that for our hormones. Week 5, we're going to talk, actually week 5 and 6, we're going to be talking about toxins, super huge when it comes to hormonal health. Again, this is a big one, which affects everyone, not just women, of all ages, people, genders, all of that. Toxins affect us all, but sometimes, as far as females, we just feel the effect a lot more, but it's really affecting all of us. And then week 7, we're going to talk about supplements and herbs that can help you with your symptoms if you need them, how to make the right choice on if you have a couple different websites pulled up and you looking into maca powder, but how do I know which one is the right one? We're going to talk all about that. So then week 3, page 3 goes into the different options for you. So we have our base plan, which will contain all of the content. So when you purchase the program, you're going to get video content and written content, and then also the meal plans week 3 through 7. So your base plan will provide you with all of the content, the basic example meal plan, which is going to include a ton of meals and recipes specifically for your hormone balance. And it will also include my favorite product guide, which will make a lot more sense when you learn about the toxins, and then also tech support. So throughout the 7 weeks, if you have questions, need advice, you're at the store trying to swap out for less toxic products and you don't know which is the best choice, but anything that comes up, you can text me. So that's all available in the base plan for $49. And you guys all in this group are members, so these are going to be members prices. If you do have someone who's interested in this program but not a member or not interested in becoming a member at BFit, let me know and I can get you or them what those prices are. Level 2 is going to contain everything that I just mentioned in the basic package, but also have a weekly Zoom call. So each and every week we're going to run a Zoom call for those of you in the program to ask questions. We'll dive deeper into some topics, talk about what changes you've made, what you learned that you had no idea about prior to this. So we're going to have those chats once a week. In level 2, you'll also get a one-on-one, either Zoom or in-person meeting. And then also the meal plan will have the ability to be customized with level 2. So if you're someone like myself who has some dietary restrictions, I'm gluten free, but if you're someone who's, I don't know, nut free and you know these, or I'm telling you some of these recipes will have nuts in it and you don't know what good swaps to make, that might be a good reason to choose level 2. Or I can even customize it deeper to your hormonal imbalance. So for example, if you're someone who is hypothyroid, Hashimoto's, and you want some more of the meals specifically geared toward that, or menopause issues, things like that. If you want a meal plan more so geared toward that specific thing, I can make those changes for you with the level 2 program. And then also same thing when we get to the last week where we talk about different supplements and herbs, I can help customize some suggestions for you as well with the level 2 program. So the level 2 program runs at $197. And then the last one is level 3. So that's going to contain everything that I just mentioned, plus the base plan, everything I mentioned there. And then it's going to have 2 additional one-on-one meetings. So a total of either 3 Zooms, me and you, or 3 meetings, me and you. And then also a bonus guide on how to sync your workouts with your cycle. So that one runs level 3 for $297. So that is going to be all our different programs. So I know there was a few of you who did put your name on the sheet, and on the second box over when it asked which program you're signing up for, you left that blank or with question marks. So that's the different program options and what that means. But we're going to go into some really great topics within this program that I'm super, super excited to teach you about. And hopefully by the end, you're feeling better, feeling more confident. And again, you have this information to share with your friends and your family, and maybe prevent some of the things that you and I have maybe dealt with, that are not fun symptoms that they will not have to deal with because you've learned this education and passed it on. So any other specific questions, feel free to let me know. Oh, and anyone who has already signed up, so basically next steps, you'll be receiving a intake form where I'm just going to ask you a couple questions about kind of what you're going through, what you're hoping to get out of the program, and then in there there'll also be a place to confirm which of the package options that you want, and then from there we will get you all set up with the program, and I will let you know when payments will be run and everything like that. But again, any other questions, feel free to reach out to me or leave them down below. If it's a more personal question and you don't want that shared with everyone, definitely reach out to me personally. But if it's something that you think someone else might be wondering, feel free to leave it below and I can answer that and everyone will see my response. So looking forward to it, and I will see you guys later. Hello, everybody. Because I am so excited about my Happy and Healthy Hormones program, I just wanted to come on here. I'm about to make myself a cup of tea, and I just wanted to show you quickly this product. So this is one of the brands I'm going to be talking about in my hormone program. I'm briefly going to touch on them in weeks 4 and then again in week 7. But we're going to be talking a little bit about this brand. And what I have here is Chaste Berry Tea, also known as Vitex. So we're going to be talking about some of the uses of that product within hormonal balance in my program. And I just wanted to share this with you guys because as I'm working on it, I'm sitting down to have a cup of this tea myself. And yeah, I just wanted to pop on and give you a little bit of that bonus information that this is a really fun brand for some different hormonal balancing products, and this is one that I like of their teas. On the back of this it says it does help with hot flashes and memory support. I myself use it for some other hormonal balancing reasons, but yeah, I just wanted to pop on and share that. And I'm gonna have a nice cup of hormone balancing tea right now. And